Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday and it's April 18th. Now we just have one meeting this morning. That is the third board meeting, and that will be happening, of course, in the boardroom, virtually as well as televised. And virtually you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. And then of course we will have it right here on Village Television shortly following our morning broadcast of This Day. Now on our show today we have Siobhan Foster, who is our CEO and General Manager of the Village, of Village Management Services. And she has got a great update for us, and she's going to share that with us in just a bit. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Well, we are starting to warm up a little bit. After we get rid of some of these morning clouds, we will look at nice skies today, partly cloudy though. 62-48, mostly sunny tomorrow, 62-50. Thursday, 67-53, Friday, 68-53, and Saturday, 66-52. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:17, and our sunset will be at 7:24. And yep, it has started already. Out in the hills, we have our super bloom has begun, and they said it's an overdose of poppies. Lots and lots of California poppies, so there you go. Now, as a reminder, we have resident services going to start in-house training that will begin tomorrow, and they have this training from 8 to 9 a.m. And thereafter, they're going to be doing this every third Wednesday of the month, and they're going to be learning various things about training, education, all sorts of great stuff to make sure that they keep you guys super happy and make sure they can take care of all of your needs. All right, when we come back, we will have Siobhan Foster, so stick around.
At Genesis of Laguna Niguel, we care about every customer and treat you like family. So think of us kind of like a good grandson. We take our time to go over all your new Genesis's technology features, step by step, all in the comfort of our showroom while enjoying complimentary refreshments. Or if you prefer, we can deliver your new Hyundai and cover everything in person. It's that easy. For a simply better buying and ownership experience, visit Genesis of Laguna Niguel.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
You have a club for every scenario. A driver for the long holes. Wedges to get you over the hazards. And a putter for when you need a touch of finesse. What about your retirement? Will you have enough to play the back nine? Call to set your 15-minute phone visit today and let's find out. Get a second set of eyes on your retirement plan.
Welcome back. Well, we have Siobhan Foster here on behalf of a Village Update. Welcome, nice to see you.
Good to see you, Lisa.
And of course, you're with Village Management Services, just to remind everybody. And you know, there are a lot of ways that people can be informed here in our community. I mean, there are so many vehicles, magazines, emails, TV, lots of different ways, right? Flyers. Yes. And so you're going to go over all of the ways that they can be informed.
Many of the ways.
Well, you know what, tell me just before we get started, why is it important for all of us to keep informed?
Well, we keep hearing wherever we go that, people didn't hear about this or didn't know about this. So we just want to take a moment and refresh all the options people have available to them to stay informed.
Okay, because there are a lot of things that people need to know about that's going on here, so perfect. Okay.
So I wanted to start with what's up in the village. This is a Friday e-blast that goes out, and it highlights all the current events in the village that are of note,
Right.
and any other key happenings that people should know about as they affect their daily lives.
Right, and it's an email, and it looks like you have 17,000 recipients right now.
That's
So
correct.
that's almost everybody.
But there can be recipients from outside of the village
Oh,
and so
that's
forth.
true.
So
Oh, that's
it may
true.
not be all of our residents.
Oh, that's true, because we do have over 18,000 residents, so
Correct.
there's still a handful that still need to get that information.
So
Okay?
I just wanted to touch on how residents may subscribe to what's up in the village. They do this by going to the village website, which is lagunawoodsvillage.com, and click in the Contact Us icon in the upper right-hand corner. This is circled in red on the screen before you. And then you will subscribe by scrolling to the bottom and completing all fields, requesting subscription to village emails and alerts. So that will put you in the database to get all the Friday e-blasts and any special e-blasts that may go out kind of off schedule.
Okay.
Also, Third and United send regular monthly email updates targeted specifically to their housing mutual members, and GRF also sends monthly updates. To subscribe specifically to these messages, use the website form shown on the last slide, the previous slide, or send a message to info@vmsinc.org indicating you want to subscribe to these monthly emails.
Okay.
And again, it's just another way to find out what's going on in your housing mutual or with GRF.
Exactly. Perfect. Okay.
And then just please remember that having your email address on file with Resident Services does not subscribe you to the weekly e-blast. You must subscribe. So we encourage people to, again, fill out the form and subscribe.
Okay. So you're saying, in addition, when Resident Services has an email address on file, like maybe you did that when you first moved here,
Yes.
that doesn't mean you are automatic in pretty much anything else.
That's correct.
You
need-
have to make sure you select those.
That is correct.
All right.
And then you may check the village website for the latest news. And you do this by going to, again, lagunawoodsvillage.com, selecting the news tab and the news home tab. And that will have the most up-to-date information pertaining to the village.
Okay.
Regular news updates are also posted on the village Facebook page. So that's another avenue to get updates and reminders and so forth. Now this brings us to board and committee meetings. The GRF United and Third boards meet the first, second, and third Tuesday respectively of each month at 9:30 a.m. You can view the board and committee meeting schedule at lagunawoodsvillage.com. Again, that's the village website, by clicking on the calendars tab and then go to the all governance boards calendar. This is sometimes referred to as Team Up.
Okay.
To attend virtual board meetings or committee meetings, you can look for the Zoom link in the open forum section of the respective board or committee agenda posted, again, to the village website under the calendars tab and then the all governance boards calendar. You click on the link a few minutes prior to the meeting to launch Zoom, then select open Zoom meetings and launch the meeting when prompted. No password or registration is required.
Now, that isn't in all cases. Not every meeting has a virtual component to it.
The majority of them do.
The majority of
however.
them
Yes.
do? Okay, great. And so this is the best way for them to do that?
Yes.
Okay,
Or they can also view the meetings on Granicus.
Right.
That's our system. You do this again by visiting the village website, lagunawoodsvillage.com, and selecting meetings. And you can watch the board and committee meetings online via Granicus.
Okay.
Meetings are listed by date, with the most recent at the top. You just click video to watch the meetings and view the agenda documents, or click agenda to see the documents and all backup materials.
You could spend every day doing this because there are meetings all day long.
That is correct. And then, of course, you can watch the meetings live on TV6. That is the board meetings. They're every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. All board meetings are replayed on TV6 the following Thursday at 1:30 p.m., as well as the following week on Wednesdays at 6 p.m.
Right, perfect.
Meeting recordings are also available on YouTube. You may visit the Village YouTube channel and watch meetings. You do this by going to the Village homepage and selecting the red arrow as shown on the screen in front of you.
Perfect.
Residents are also encouraged to subscribe to Code Red. This is
Right.
the Village's emergency notification system, which we use obviously when there are critical messages we need to get out to the community in a quick manner. And again, you can do this by going to the Village homepage. You'll see the circled Code Red symbol in the upper left-hand corner. And then you scroll to the bottom, open the drop-down menu, and click on Code Red and complete all fields.
Right, and again, you are not automatically subscribed to this, even though they may have your email on file with Resident Services.
That is correct. You
So
have
make
to
sure
opt
you
in.
opt in, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And then this is just the screen that you will see when you come to the concierge desk if you prefer to subscribe in person to Code Red.
Looks like an emergency release form.
Yes.
Okay.
And then last month, I talked about ways residents can help control costs. One item I highlighted pertains to opting out of paper mailings, if you'll remember. The Davis-Sterling Act requires that each member receives 2 mailings per year. This is the annual business plan budget, which is mailed in late fall, and a copy of the results of the annual audit, which is mailed in late April.
Okay.
The cost of these 2 mailings is approximately $7.50 per member. So if a third of the membership opted to receive these mailings electronically, the savings would be more than $31,000 annually. And last month I shared if 12,000 members opted out and received these mailings electronically, this would equate to more than $90,000 in annual savings.
Wow, and it may not be something that people normally read, but may just want to have on file. So like you said, if it's, and they're probably a large document.
Yes.
So why not just get it in your email and then you can store it away in a, like a folder in your email, and then if you need to, you can always go look at it.
Right, and have it available.
Perfect.
So Senate Bill 392, which took effect this year, requires that each member receive a written request to indicate a preferred method of delivery.
Okay.
This seems kind of ironic that we have to do this in hard copy when we're talking about electronic subscriptions.
Yes.
But nonetheless, this notice will be arriving later this month along with a copy of the audit results.
Okay.
Please watch for it and reply if you'd like to have electronic delivery.
And I assume you'll have to write your email address on that form.
Yes.
Perfect.
So again, if you'd like to opt out of receiving hard copy mailings and receive these communications electronically, you can either watch for that form that I just mentioned, or you can send an email to information@vmsinc.org and do it electronically rather than utilizing the form that is required to be sent to you by state law.
Perfect. All right, excellent. Well, that's it's a lot of ways that we can obviously get our information, and watching the Village television, we really do an awful lot here. We do announcements before and after all of our interviews, so they can tune in anytime, Monday through Saturday, actually, at 9 a.m. when we do it live, or of course we do repeats at 12:30 and 5. So again, there is no short of ways to get your information here in the Village.
That is correct. But we want everyone to be aware so they can be
Absolutely.
partners with us as we move forward.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And if you have any questions about what we have just discussed, you can always send an email to generalmanager@vmsinc.org. We'll be right back.
Achieve a level of comfort you've never known before. The Daydreamer will take you through smooth movements and guide you effortlessly into your favorite positions. Adjust the power pillow for ideal support for your head and neck. This and our positioning technology allows for infinite relaxation. Lay back in zero gravity while watching TV and put your body and mind at ease. Lift your spirits and find your favorite daydream. Contact your local Golden retailer today.
At Harvard Eye Associates,
We are committed to your vision care.
and quality of life.
It's a commitment we don't take lightly.
Our trusted team of doctors provides specialized eye care using state-of-the-art technology.
We deliver what matters to you.
And your family.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
Welcome back. Well, as you can see, we have Leslie here from Adapt to It, and we have Jay, who is here on behalf of Comfy Go Mobility, and this is one of our chairs. So, Leslie, tell me a little bit about why this is so important to have these kinds of chairs.
Okay, so these chairs are amazing, and you'll see in a minute one reason why. But this particular chair, I'll let Jay go into it, but they allow people to have their mobility. So if you're having difficulty walking, if you've had a lot of falls, if it's just not safe to be on your feet, that type of thing, or you need to go somewhere where you need to walk a lot, but you can't.
Okay.
These chairs will replace that. And
So just instead of a regular, hand moving,
That's right.
they would choose something like this. Now this looks pretty fancy and certainly comfortable. What are some of the highlights of this?
The highlight of this is a lightweight travel chair. Believe it or not, this will fit into your car. You break it down into a couple pieces.
Okay.
It's meant to get you out of your house, out and about, and travel. Go see things maybe you haven't seen because you're restricted to a manual wheelchair.
Okay.
You are in full control of this with a power function. You have a joystick, and you can drive it yourself without a caregiver doing it for you, if you wanted to.
Yes.
We also offer this in a remote control version, so if a caregiver does need to be involved, they can drive with a remote control. And it functions fully from a distance if need be, or the person driving it can do it
And
themselves.
I think we have something over
Well,
there.
we do,
that
and here it comes. Look at that. Dang, that thing's speedy. Whoop. Look at that.
And runs
then
right
it
over
backs
you.
up.
It backs up, turns on a dime. You could get stuck in an elevator, but it'll
Wow,
rotate
look at that.
into.
Oh, so he has a little joystick right here.
Using
It's
it
a
right here.
remote control.
Oh,
And that's
isn't
a
that
unique
amazing?
feature to these chairs.
And so the
Okay.
beauty of these, there's some of the other functionality other than just driving. You can recline in them. This particular model, if you have circulation issues in your legs, the legs can lift automatically.
Should we turn it on?
Yep, let's turn it
Oh,
on.
it has everything on.
Turn this one
Wow.
on.
And we'll show you what it does.
Oh, boy. See, I guess this would certainly replace a regular wheelchair, but then also doesn't it somewhat replace the need for a scooter?
Yes.
It serves as both.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And the ability to sit on this comfortably with your arms versus a scooter that might be imbalanced if you make a left turn or right turn wrong. This is completely stable.
Okay.
And it's built for inside the house and outside the house. You can go on grass, on dirt. Be careful of mud and sand. It's not a four-wheel drive.
Well, and you also have some electronics involved too.
Yes,
so
electronics.
Sand might not be such a good idea.
You get stuck at Dana Point.
Yeah, oh my goodness. So when we look at these kinds of chairs, they seem very fancy and quite a bit more than what you normally would be getting from the state or from what Medicare would provide.
Right.
Now, so when someone was looking at something like this, what would they expect to pay?
Probably under $3,000.
Okay.
So they are affordable, and that's the nice part about them.
Okay.
They've kind of got the whole package going for them. They're very affordable. They're portable. You can travel with them. They go in a car, plane, train, bus, anywhere.
Right.
So anywhere you can go, they can go with you.
Okay. All right.
And it's customizable. You don't just have to do black on black. We've got different color frames, color textiles, different colors here as well. We've got ones that don't recline or just bare bones that are under the $2,000 range.
Okay, so there are choices.
There are choices.
Okay, great. Now, Jay, tell me a little bit about Comfy Go.
Comfy Go's been around for about 5 years. Really, we've been an online presence. Recently, though, we've branched out to the local resellers like Adapt to It and said, we would much rather you, because you know your community better than I do, let's get this into the community because it's needed.
Yeah.
People are stuck with Medicare chairs that are 400 or 500 pounds and they need a pit crew to go with them and do something, so they'd rather not do it.
Right.
You don't need that with this. Let's get this in the community where they can get their independence back, their freedom. They can go to a park and enjoy themselves with their, go watch your grandkids play baseball and sit back in the chair and relax.
Yeah.
Go to an Angel game.
Oh, I know. You
And
can
sit
do all
back
that.
and relax. You
anything
get
you
prime real estate.
Well,
with this shit.
and you can get from where you have to park
That's exactly
to
right.
your seat in
Right.
a probably a much speedier way than me walking.
Speedier and distance-wise, on a charge, keep in mind these are lithium-ion batteries, kind of like what's in your cell phone.
Okay.
On a charge, you get about 13 to 19 miles on a charge.
Oh, that's great.
Based on your weight and
Okay.
what kind of terrain you're going over.
So what, do you have these in the store now?
We do.
Okay.
We do. Yes. These
And have you
can-
had feedback yet?
Oh, people love them. We've gotten hugs. People come back in. I can go anywhere I want.
It
We're gonna
changes
start
lives.
seeing them cruising around here on the sidewalks.
It changes lives. We get tears and the whole, you've changed my life. And that's the whole point. We make life easier for you with these chairs.
All right. Well, that's fantastic that you actually have them in your store
We
now.
do.
And what if you were going to say anything in particular to our residents about these chairs? What would you say?
Get up and go. Come in and we'll get you out.
Try them out.
All right.
Yeah.
Sit in
Excellent.
it, you'll love it.
And for
Definitely.
you, I mean, obviously you love what you're selling,
We're passionate about
and
this.
you see what people are
Yeah.
benefiting.
Benefit from, and even parents with children. The children can use
Oh,
this.
that's right. You could.
The
yeah.
parent can
yeah.
drive with the remote where the child doesn't have
Yeah.
to drive, and they can drive. They can walk with their child
You know,
instead
that's-
of behind.
That's a
their
quick
child.
question.
Yep.
Weight, like how much weight do they carry?
Well, I can fit in these, but up to 350.
Up to 350.
Yeah.
Do they come a little wider
That's
if
exactly
needed?
right. So
okay.
one of the upgrades is a 20-inch seat
Oh.
or a 17.5-inch seat,
Okay.
just based on what kind of
Okay.
space you need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you both coming in and
Thank you.
bringing
Thanks
these
for having us.
samples. This is just very technologically advanced. I feel like robots are on their way, right? I mean, haven't we already
They are.
figured that out? Okay, well, thank you, Jay. It was very nice to meet
We'll get
you.
a motor on
And we're
it.
going to check that out some more. So, of course, if you want more information, you can always go to Adapt to It, which is right down the street here. Of course, you could always go to adapttoit.com and preview the things that they do have in the store, and then go on in and check it out. We'll be right back.
Freedom Village Skilled Nursing offers rehabilitation after surgery with our team of on-site therapy professionals. We are proud that our quality care measures are recognized by Medicare. We support you with your recovery with a caring staff and registered nurses around the clock. Freedom Village Skilled Nursing is conveniently located near 3 hospitals, open to the public, and offers private Serenity suites. Call today to experience first-class care for your loved one.
Who is RadNet? You've probably heard our name and seen our commercials, but you still might not know who we are. RadNet is the largest provider of outpatient imaging services in the United States, with over 8,000 employees and almost 400 imaging centers in 7 states. Likely, if you have had diagnostic imaging, you have experienced RadNet's high-quality, cost-effective imaging services. With 35 years of expertise, RadNet is leading into the future with advanced technology and the very latest AI technology. We are positioned for the future of healthcare. RadNet, leading radiology forward.
Elizabeth Rapper writes, "My neighbor is a kind and thoughtful person. She sweeps the walk not only in front of her manor, but the whole walk from beginning to end, including around the trash area. And during the fall, when the trees lose their leaves, she's out sweeping almost every day."
Welcome back, where we have a couple of announcements for you. We have food distribution that is happening this week, and you can just drive through. They'll load the groceries into your car and drive away. It's going to be on Friday, April 21st from 9 a.m. to 10:30. It's going to be at the United Methodist Church, but it is sponsored by Saddleback Church of Laguna Woods. Now, there is going to be a couple of Mother's Day celebrations. This one is going to be at it's put on by Agewell Senior Services. It's going to be at the Florence Sylvester Senior Center. Now, this is going to be on May 12th at 2 p.m. and it will be in the ballroom. And it's an afternoon tea party with piano entertainment, tea and finger sandwiches, various baked sweets will be served. and it will be very elegant, and I think you'll really enjoy that. It's $10, and you can go ahead and get the tickets at the front desk. And again, that's May 12th at 1 p.m. Then we also have the Mother's Day celebration. It's going to be a Mother's Buffet, and that's happening here in the village, and that's put on by Recreation. But that is on Mother's Day, which is Sunday, May 14th at 1 p.m. in Clubhouse 5. And if you would like tickets to that, you can for sure go to Clubhouse 5 and get them there. Then one last thing I wanted to let you know is, of course, Memorial Day is right around the corner. And if your club would like to participate in the Memorial Day Parade right here in the village, you'll want to get in touch with Paul Kratzer at 323-528-1442. He is part of the car club, and they are looking for folks who would like to participate with their cars. It's going to be on Monday, May 29th from 10 to 11 a.m. in the morning, and at various clubhouses. And of course, if you want more information on how to be a part of that, just give Paul a call. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather before we head out. Our weather is looking actually quite pleasant. It's not going to be very warm, right in the 60s, 62-48, 62-50, 67-53, 68-53, and 66-52. Have a great day in the village. We will see you again tomorrow right here on Village Television at 9 a.m. But don't forget to stay tuned for the third board meeting coming up right now after our morning broadcast. Bye-bye.
Village Television presents Friday Films, only on Village Television. Fridays at 2 and 6 p.m. Foreign films, dramas, and comedies. Award-winning films, romance and mystery. Independent films. Every Friday, only on Village Television.